Anthony, difficult day today. How do you sum up that performance?
Yeah, no, look, we're bitterly disappointed. I thought we didn't get off to the best start in the game. I thought credit to the opposition. I really do think they're a good side, and we were second best today. I take responsibility for that. We had such a good game on Monday, and we just unfortunately couldn't back that up today. I don't think it was through a lack of effort, work rate or trying, but unfortunately in the key areas of the pitch today, I think we made probably some vital mistakes, and then we just weren't able to get a foothold in the game. We got back into it but conceded poor goals at key times, I felt. And look, all in all, we can't complain with the result. We need to learn from this experience, I think, in terms of being a team who want to be up in the playoffs. So we need to learn from that. I thought huge credit to the opposition. No, they were very good, I must say that. But look, I take responsibility for that. And we're just ashamed that we couldn't give the fans what they deserved. And with their reception at the end, I thought they were absolutely fantastic.
You talk about learning from things there. Rochdale are a club that fair to say we can aspire to with the league position and everything like that. What's the difference between Rochdale and Hartlepool United at this point in time?
Well, look, first and foremost, we should be competing with teams like this. There's no doubt about that. That's not going down that road, but saying that, look, we need to make sure that we have the consistency, the continuity, the delivery and the work that takes time. I think in the last sort of 8 games, we've been on very good form. We've been third in the form table. And to find that consistency, I think, takes time, takes work with the players. I think they've been delivering that recently, but today, unfortunately, for whatever that reason was, we weren't quite there, and that was disappointing.
And mentioning the consistency there, it's not just consistency of performances, like say only 2 defeats in 9. It's consistency of results. It's consistency of performances as well. So, what is it that you need to just make sure that you keep the players performing on the same level and prevent results like this, I suppose, happening again?
Yeah, I mean, look, really, it's probably the same answer to the last question, if that's okay, because I think we need to get the consistency of work in. We need to keep on the same way we play, making sure that we get people in the right positions. We need to add and build on the good work that has been done, and we have to use that as a learning curve today and try and move on and make sure that we finish that season strong, with the last game of the season being at home.
Yeah, and you look at the game today, the fans particularly, 730 fans today. It's not just today, there was 203 at Dagenham, there was over 500 at Oldham. All through the season they give you the backing that anyone would dream of.
Yeah.
And the reaction you got at the end, despite the result, it was quite heartwarming, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was absolutely unbelievable from them to get that reception at the end after that result. I think they can see that the players are working hard, that they are trying, that we are trying to give our best. We were second best today, but huge credit to them. I thought they came out in the numbers. It was great to see, obviously, say the flat caps and the fancy dress, and it's a shame we couldn't give them something to hang on to today with the current situation that I understand where the club are in. But no, look, huge credit to them. We apologise to them. I take responsibility for that and feel sorry for them that they had to see the result that it was today. But want to thank them for their support.
And I suppose a positive to come out today was league debut for Kean Foreman. What was it about him that's impressed you enough to put him into the team? Yeah,
well, look, it's been something we've been thinking about for a few weeks. He's thoroughly deserved it. It's not just a one where we throw a young player on at the end when the game's over. He's been training with us regularly. He's really been making an impact in training, which has been great. He's a good, hungry young player that's been developed well by the academy, and I've said this many times before, punches sort of well above its weight for the resources and what it's got. And the academy guys, we link in closely with them, and he's been someone who's been with us for a while now. He's performed well in the youth team games as well, and he deserves that moment, and I thought he did well when he came on. He's tenacious, he looks to get at players, tries to get them 1v1. I think his first touch was a foul in there. He's aggressive, and he really deserves that, and we were waiting and hoping that he'd get that opportunity to come on. It worked out with the way positionally that the game went, that we could get him on. So really pleased for him, and hopefully he remembers that for a long time.
And just finally, it's a final game of the season next week, a big week coming up. What's this week look like for the players?
Yeah, I mean, look, we're back to training as normal. We'll make sure we plan and prepare for this game as we normally do. Coming up, we need to make sure that we have a reaction from that performance. I think if we'd been seeing that sort of performance or scoreline regularly, which we haven't been, there'd be cause for concern. But I think we need to prepare and plan as well as we normally do. Keep it as much of a normal week as we can and get that reaction for the game, which I'm sure we'll get from the players and everyone come the Monday game.